And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Here, Lucas from Mars. Today we continue with this Miami Marlins franchise. Here, episode number 5, I think. In this franchise, the Marlins 8-6 on the season. They beat Shohei Ohtani in the last episode. They were 8-3 after that win. They have lost a couple games in a row here, going into this matchup against the Philadelphia Phillies. But we're going to take a look at, we're just going to hop into a game here against Philadelphia. And Jorge Soler there, you get a look at his, some of his stats, but mainly pitching with Jesus Luzardo here in this game. Through 2 starts, through 13 innings, he's been alright this year, 3.46. Alright, with exactly a 1 whip, so we're going to jump in here. Gene Segura here, batting for the Phillies. They are also 8-6 on the year. These two teams with the same record going into this game, and Segura flies one into right field. That is caught for the out. So we are playing locking here in this game with Luzardo, as that is the first out here. And then we're going to take a look at this Phillies lineup. You got Gene Segura, you got Alec Boehm, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos, Rhys Hoskins, Odubel Herrera, Didi Gregorius, and GT Limuto. A good lineup for sure, and a big test here for Jesus Luzardo in this game as Bryce Harper comes up to the plate, and he's batting .298. Already got a couple of home runs this year. One of their best hitters, and one of the best hitters in the entire league. So a 3-1 pitch here to Harper is ball 4, down below the knees, so a walk. That'll put the first base runner on here in this game. And now we get Kyle Schwarber, who's only batting .178 this year. That ball's in the dirt. And they're going to throw it down to second base, and they get the runner. They get Bryce Harper trying to go to second there on the wild pitch on the past ball. Good job by Luis Williams-Astudillo there to get the out. So that's the end of the first inning here. And now Nick Castellanos is up, and he fouls out. 12-seam curve off, and then the 1-2 pitch is swing on and missed for a strikeout. Great pitch there by Luzardo for a K. A nasty K there, and there is 2 down now in the inning here. And a 3-1 pitch to Rhys Hoskins is a ground ball to first, picked up by the first baseman and racing over. He'll take care of it himself there to get the out. So middle of the second here, no score so far in this ball game here. Marlins do have a 1 hit so far, but we go to the top of the third, and Odubel Herrera is up here. 3-2 pitch is a ground ball. That's stopped by the shortstop. Throw over to first is in time to get the out. That was a good play by the shortstop. Third baseman trying to dive there and get it. He couldn't reach it, but Rojas able to make the play. So now it's Didi Gregorius here with 1 away, and Gregorius will slash one into the outfield and down for a hit. So that might be the first hit of this game here for Philadelphia. Offense off to a slow start here. Good start for Jesus Luzardo in this game as that ball is in the dirt. And Astudillo throws it to first base. And, well, you don't get to really see what happens here, but Astudillo throws the ball away way over into the corner in right field. And the runner goes all the way from first to third base. So a very unfortunate play there as Astudillo throws it again to third, but this time it's going to be caught. So unfortunately there, the Philadelphia Phillies will take advantage of that error and that mistake right away as a ground ball RBI will score the runner. So that one will be unearned against Jesus Luzardo. But man, that error unfortunately leads to a run, 1-0 here. And now Gene Segura is up. 3-2 pitch is flown into center field, and that's going to be easily caught out there by Jesus Sanchez. So a run there, unfortunately on the air, and a hit. So Philadelphia takes the lead here, up 1-0. We go top 4. Now Kyle Schwarber 0 for 1 in this game, and he fouls that 2-seamer off to make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now here comes the 1-2, and it is swung on and missed. Had a fastball right down the middle, but he ends up getting him to swing and miss at it. So a good start right now for Jesus Luzardo. A couple of strikeouts. Nick Castellanos takes ball 4 and a walk. But so far through 4 innings, only 1 run. And now trying to maybe work out of that leadoff walk. There's a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first. And it's a key double play. And a great job there. A great turn by this infield. And that wipes away the base hit there. And now we get Odubel Herrera with 2 down here in the 5th inning. Philadelphia trying to maybe extend the lead to get something else here against Luzardo. And that is a ground ball to second base. And it's taken care of for the last out here in the 5th. So through 5 innings, only a couple of strikeouts, but Luzardo has only given up 1 hit and 1 run so far. So we go to Didi Gregorius here, and he will swing and miss at a 12th seam curve down in the dirt. That was a great pitch by Jesus Luzardo right there. And then with the 1 away here in the end, that's a slash into center field for a single. So only the second hit of this game here given up by Luzardo, who has been very effective so far. I would like to see more strikeouts from him, but that ball is a grounder down the line, and Luzardo will pick it up and throw it to first, but way late, and pulls the catcher off the bag anyways, or the first baseman off the bag. That would have been a base hit, regardless of how quickly Luzardo would have gotten it out of the hand, as that is a wild pitch that gets past the catcher Astudillo, and that is going to be that moves the runners to second and third. So a little bit of a pickle here for Luzardo. Can he get out of it here? Alec Bohm grounds it over to second base, and that's going to be an out, but another run will score. So once again, you have a ground out that scores a run here for Philadelphia in this game. And it is now 2-0 here in the 6th inning now. And Harper pops it up on the infield and over to the second baseman, as that is caught by Chisholm, and that is the end of the top of the 6th. But unfortunately, another run comes on in to score, and it's now 2-0. The offense has not been able to do much in this game at all, as in the 7th inning here, there's going to be pitching change, and so Eliezer Hernandez will come on in. Here on in 12 innings, he's been all right so far this year, but we're in the top of the 7th here. Miami the offense does finally get 1 run across the board, as that ball is smashed down the line by Rhys Hoskins, but it's foul. Man, oh man, that was almost a homer. And then Luzardo and then that is a ball. I don't know why I said Luzardo there. That is ball 4. And now we bring up Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 with a couple of ground ball outs here so far in this game. 2 men on, 1 man out. That ball is a little looper into the outfield, and that ball falls in for a base hit. Solari gets it. That's going to be a run score, but they throw it to third base, gets the runner. Wow, okay, very interesting play there. Jorge Solari throwing it to third and getting the out, but a run scores. 3-1 here, the score, and that's a ground ball to Chisholm. That's going to be an out. So, middle of the 7th inning here now, and Miami getting the run, but now down by 2 again. Here as the Phillies are up 3-1 here, 7th inning stretch. So we're going to go bottom 7. And here is Jesus Sanchez, who's been starting the year out pretty good. And here comes a 0-1 pitch to him. Is swung on and crushed. Sanchez absolutely hammers it, no doubter. Down the right field line, just in between the foul pole. Big home run for for Sanchez's 2nd of the year, and it's a 1-run ball game. Man, that ball was smashed down the line by Jesus Sanchez, who has been one of the best hitters on this team to start the year, and he gets another monster swing. His 2nd homer of the season, and that was long gone, just fair down the line. Man, 413 feet on that one for the distance. And 0-2 count now to Garrett Cooper with a 1-run game. Swing and a miss. And a sinker way late on that pitch. As Kyle Gibson has been very effective so far. Only 73 pitches. As it's now the first pitch here to Vasil Garcia. Takes that one inside corner for a strike. Vasil Garcia so far 0 for 2 in this game. 0 for 9 in this series here against Philadelphia. Does not have a hit yet. And an 0-1 pitch is a line drive caught in the outfield there. And that is the final out of the 7th. But Jesus Luzardo, man, what a big swing. And a bat flip there. Just tossing the bat aside because he knew it was gone. A huge hit there in the end of the 7th inning here. And we go into the bottom of the 8th. Corey Knebel, 4 innings. Doesn't have given up a run yet this season. And now Joey Wendell here takes his 3-1, swings right through it here. Full count pitch. 1 for 3 on the day. And Joey Wendell trying to do something here to spark plug the offense as he swings and misses at a 4-seamer way up above the zone. Not a good pitch. And that is out number 2. So now Miguel Rojas here, 0-2 pitch to him, is swung on and missed as a knuckle curve swinging early on it for another strikeout. So not a good inning there for the Marlins. End of the 8th, and they do not get a run there. So we go into the 9th, and it's Brad Hand who has gotten 4 saves in 4 opportunities this year in 4 innings. So he's been very effective for the Phillies this year. And Jazz Chisholm, who is 0 for 1, struggling this year, will begin this 9th inning, and he sends a fly ball out into center field and a long rundown. But making the play out there is the center fielder. 1 down here in the inning. Jorge Soler, 1 for 3 on the year. And he grounds one down the line and past the first baseman who dove but could not quite get it. So bottom of the 9th here. That's a swing and a miss. As Jesus Aguilar cannot catch up to that pitch. And now it's Jesus Sanchez who hit the home run earlier. Trying to get something going here. 1-1 count. Fouls it off as he is the winning run on base. And the 1-2 is fouled off again. A good battle here by Sanchez. Here comes another 1-2. It swung on and missed. A sinker. And it gets Luzardo. He does not catch up to it. And that is the end of the game. And another loss here for Miami. Their record has fallen to a game above 500. Now they're 8-7 on the year. The Phillies get this series win, and they win this game 3-2. So Luzardo pitched pretty well in this game. Gives up those 3 runs, but only 2 earned. Jesus Sanchez with that big homer, but the offense does not do much in this game. Does not perform very well at all, and at the end of the day, there a loss for the Marlins here in this game by a final of 3-2, and a lot of strikeouts there in those later innings, as you could see, and 6 hits, but only 2 runs. So looking at the calendar here, it's a 4-game losing streak right now for Miami since that win against Shohei Ohtani. So we got one more game here against the Phillies, and this game has gone a lot differently than the last games here. This game has gone very well. In fact, Pablo Lopez so far has pitched 7 scoreless innings.
Now batting.
So we go into the top of the 8th here, and Odubel Herrera is up with a man on second, an 8-0 game. Pablo Lopez pitching very well. Zeppel's in the dirt. Alcidio sidearms it, and a throw to third gets the runner. Wow, that was a great play by Alcidio there. And now a pop up there by the batter. That's over to first base. Anderson is there to make the catch and get the second out here of the 8th inning. Anderson there making that catch. And now Garrett Stubbs here, 0 for 3 in the game, 2-2 count. is ground ball. Joey Wendell cannot get it. Diving attempt made to make that play, but he cannot reach it, and so a base hit here in his first year. That was his first hit of the game. Now we get Alec Boehm, 0-for-3 in the game so far, and Alec Boehm lines one into the gap, and it's down, and it's going to roll to the wall. Garcia will pick it up, but Garrett Stubbs all the way from first base, no throw to the plate, and Alec Boehm with an RBI double. So the shutout is broken here in the top of the 8th inning. Philadelphia now trails by 7 runs. And Kyle Schwarber is up here, 2-2 pitch. Beautiful trickle change at the knees. Perfectly placed there by Lopez. And so that is going to end the top of the 8th inning. So Philadelphia gets a couple of hits in that frame and does scratch across the run. But Pablo Lopez here trying to pitch still in this 9th inning. That is a ball. That's a strike to Didi Gregorius. 1-2 count. As Pablo Lopez here, we're asking him to try and finish this game off. Can he do it? That ball is right there. Strike 3 on a 4-seamer high in the zone. That was a great pitch by Pablo Lopez here. 7 strikeouts and a beautiful, beautiful fastball. So here we go. Over 100 pitches for Lopez, and with a 7-run lead, you feel comfortable. Still having a pitch, and he's been very good here in this 9th inning. Another strikeout. A swinging K that time, his 8th of the game. And now JT Realmuto pitch 110 on this day for Lopez is a ball, and it's a full count pitch here. Something has to give. 110 pitches, and here it comes. It's a ground ball. The Jazz Chisholm takes care of it over to first in time, and that is the game. And that is a complete game shutout for Pablo Lopez, who has definitely been the most effective pitcher that we've had this season in the pitching staff. He has been excellent all year, and a great day for the offense here for the Marlins as they get 12 hits, 8 runs, and they will move up to 2 games above 500 here with this win, and they are not going to get swept by the Phillies in this little 3-game set. So a great start by Pablo Lopez again, and getting a few strikeouts there in those later innings. You know, that's impressive when your pitch count is, you know, rose up and gets high like that. To get a couple of strikeouts is huge. So a big win for Lopez in this game, and the Phillies do win this series, take 3 out of the 4 from us, but very, very good game. So taking a look at this line score here, as the pitching there, looking at Pablo Lopez here, you get that 9-inning complete game shutout with 8 hits, but very, very good start for him. Soler getting a home run in that game. He has 5 already this year, but really, I mean, Soler has been very excellent, and Soler and Anderson has actually been pretty good. He got a couple of RBIs there. Williams Astudillo got a couple of RBIs as well. So we go into this next series here against St. Louis, and another critical situation. St. Louis trying to shut us down here in this game, down by a run. And we go into this one with Jesus Aguilar having in the midst of a 3-for-4 game with a few singles and an RBI. 2 down here in the inning, fouls that one off. Jesus Aguilar trying to get a huge win here, and that's a swing and a miss. And there is the end of that game. So really quick, critical situation jumping in, and unfortunately Jesus Aguilar cannot get anything there, and the Cardinals do take this first game of this series. So a little bit of a rough patch here for the Marlins right now this year. Just a little bit inconsistent, and this is kind of the team that, you know, we expected to see going into the year. But we will have one more game for you guys here in this episode here as we go into the very next game against St. Louis, with Miami sitting at 9-8. So a game above 500 still, as we get the orange road jerseys here against the Cardinals here. Actually, this is a home game still. This is the road home jerseys. What did I just say? The home orange jerseys here for Miami. I love that these are jerseys. These are cool jerseys for the Marlins. I love the orange here. So, a bit of a different uniform. We played with pretty much all the uniforms in this franchise now at this point. And Trevor Rogers here pitching for Miami, and he has been okay so far in a few starts this year. Not anything spectacular. That's a strikeout, though, on a slider that's way down at the knees. That was a pretty nasty pitch by Trevor Rogers. And now it's Nolan Arenado. 2-2 count. It's a little pop-up and a little flare to second base. And it's caught middle of the first inning here. And there is nobody. And that's the end of that inning. So, middle of the first here, no score, no hits. Jordan Hicks will be pitching here in this game for the Cardinals, and he's been pretty effective so far through 21.1 innings in this season for St. Louis. So, facing a lineup that, just inconsistent this year so far. Joey Wendell batting .265 so far this year. He's been decent as a leadoff hitter, and he sends a ball into the outfield, and it's down for a hit. So, there's a single for Joey Wendell. So, he gets on here. He gets this game started. Jazz Chisholm batting .193 this year. He has been struggling, but he gets hit on that pitch inside. He runs inside to clock him, and now Roy Soler takes that cutter for strike one. But he has 5 home runs, 15 ribbies, a .951 OPS. Definitely the best hitter on the team right now for the Marlins, as he will fly one into center field and racing on into, not make the catch as it falls in for a base hit. So another hit, another base runner. The base is loaded here with nobody out for Jesus Aguilar, and that ball is called a strike, and that was very, very borderline. Aguilar with a home run, 11 ribbies. He's been hitting pretty well, getting on base a good amount this year. But 1 and 2 here is swung on and missed on a sinker. Unfortunately, there, that pitch gets that pitch gets Aguilar, and there is a big out, number 1. So unfortunately, a very unproductive out. Jesus Sanchez batting .295. That's a ground ball over to third, and just what you didn't want to have happen, a double play, is what ends up happening. Man, oh man, that was really unfortunate. And the Marlins load the bases up here in the first inning, but do not score. Not what you want to see there in that situation, as Harrison Bader here batting .230. Fouls that ball off inside. 0-2 is high, just barely. Ball number 1. 1-2 count now to Harrison Bader. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a nice curveball there down below the knees. So Taylor Rogers with his second K. And I'm looking at this pitch sequence there. You get a slider, a four-seamer. So 3 different pitches in that at-bat, really changing up speeds. A great at-bat there for Rogers. So we go bottom 2. Avisail Garcia only batting .208 this year. But bottom of the second inning, Garcia swings and crushes one. A line drive home run. That ball's gone into left field. A no-doubter that got out in a hurry. And out for Avisail Garcia, that's his first long ball of the season. And it's 1-0 Marlins here in the second inning. So, man, a big swing there by Garcia, and he just bombed that home run, as he knew was a homer, tossing the bat away, and a nice bat flip there. And it's 1-0 Miami. And there's a ground ball out from Williams Astudillo, but a big home run there, and a run by Miami. 1-0 here at the end of 2. Garcia, maybe a kickstarter to his season. He's been struggling offensively, but that was a big first homer of the year. And now Corey Dickerson grounding it over to Tejada at short. The long throw over to first base is not in time. And unfortunately, they give that an error. They give an error to Anderson Tejada there. I don't really know why. That seems like a pretty bold error there on Tejada. That was a pretty hard throw to make, but it is an error. So a man on here for Mundo Sosa, who takes that pitch down for a strike. And then he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt, bouncing in, and they take care of the out there, middle of the third. And that is the end of the top of the third inning, and Sosa, no way, no chance of hitting that baseball. So far through 3 innings, no hits. He's been pretty good. Trevor Rogers has been pretty good so far in this game. Now Joey Wendell, 1 for 1 so far, and he swings and drives one into the gap and down into the wall. And this is going to be an extra base hit. Around second, he will hold there at second base, and that's a double for Joey Wendell, his 3rd of the year, and his 2nd hit of the game. And now it's Jazz Chisholm. He lines one into the gap, and it's a diving catch. Oh, man, made by the left fielder, robbing a base hit and an RBI from Jesus Aguilar, or Jose Jazz Chisholm there. Man, Tyler O'Neill, that was a really, really good play. Man, a robbery of a base hit there. And now Jorge Soler takes that pitch down for strike 1. And here comes a 2-1. That's a ball down low. Trying to maybe work a walk here. 3 balls and 1. And in 1 count here, Jordan Hicks swings and a drive by Soler. Deep to left field, and it is gone. Oh, baby, another big home run, and keep on going. Jorge Soler continues an incredible start to the year. His 6th home run this season, and it is now 3-0 Marlins. Man, he got into a favorable count there on a 3-1 pitch, and he sends it a no-doubt shot over the fence there in left field. Soler has been very, very good. I'm very pleased with how he's been hitting so far. This has been a brilliant start to the season for Jorge Soler this year. 6 home runs, leads the team by a pretty wide margin, and I mean, he's just been swinging the bat really, really well this year. So end of the 3rd, and it's a 3-0 lead. The Marlins are off to a very good start here in this ball game here as we go top 4. Paul Goldschmidt will send a ball up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So Paul Goldschmidt here leading off this top of the 4th inning, and in real life, maybe winning the triple, maybe winning a guy that might win the Triple Crown. Just an insane season he's having. That's a ball stopped by Joey Wendell on a dive, and they do get the out at first base. So a very good play there, by the way, by that 3rd baseman there. But that moves the runner to 2nd, and now the runner's at 3rd here with 2 down for Tyler O'Neill. Here comes Trevor Rogers trying to hold St. Louis here, and he's swing and a miss. And he does end up holding St. Louis there on that fastball high in the zone. Nice job, and another K. I believe 3 or 4 now in this game, and keeping the St. Louis Cardinals at bay here with that. And so now Avisail Garcia, who homered his last time up, he sends a ball into the gap, and Garcia gets a ground rule double into the gap. And now Anderson Tejada swings and misses at a sinker. That was right down the middle, but Garcia was a little bit late on it. So now Williams Astudillo here, man in scoring position, man at 2nd here, 0-1 count. Let's see what happens here. 0 for 1 in this game so far, but a line drive is caught, snagged by the 3rd baseman Nolan Arenado, and that is going to end the top of the, or in the bottom of the 4th inning here, and Miami's still up in front, 3-0 here. So we go to the 5th inning. Dylan Carlson is up. He starts the inning for St. Louis. And here comes the first pitch to Carlson. Is a line shot. Base hit into the outfield. Garcia will get it. And it's now a man on here. Trevor Rogers again going to have to work through a base runner here. Corey Dickerson is up 0 for 1 in this game. And that's a swing and a ball crushed into right field. Garcia on the move. He leaps. That one is gone. Over the fence and right. Corey Dickerson, his second home run of the year. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-run ball game. So it's now 3-2, and not a no-doubt shot by Alex Dickerson, but a ball that does get over the wall, and a big home run. So now we go top of the order. Tommy Edman here swings and misses at a curve. So a good response pitch there by Trevor Rogers after the home run. And now Mendoza Sosa 0 for 1. It's a ground ball. Joey Wendell will stop it and make the throw to first base. So middle of the fifth, halfway home in this game. And we got a close one here. Corey Dickerson swinging a big home run shot to make it 2-3 and to make it a 1-run game. So Jorge Soler 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. He will swing and miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Not every swing you're going to have is going to be a good swing necessarily. And that was not a very good swing by Soler. But Marlins still up by 1 here after 5 innings in this game. So we go into the 6th, and we're going to move on to the bottom of the 6th as Ju Verhagen has been very effective. Only 12 innings, only 1 run allowed, it looks like, this year. And here is Jesus Sanchez coming on up. 1 for 5 with a double and a ribby in the series so far. 0-1 pitch to him. Is swung on, driven in the air, deep to right center field, and it's gone! Another home run, and that's the 3rd of the game for Miami, and the 3rd for Sanchez this year. And watch out, Jesus Sanchez is getting hot. He had a home run earlier in the episode, and he gets another one here against St. Louis, making it 4-2 Miami. And he has been very, very good. You know, he's kind of doing what I would have thought. He's kind of doing what I thought Josh Chisholm would be kind of doing this year, as that ball is lined into the outfield and caught for the out. So, we're at the end of the 6th here, and the Marlins with 7 hits, 4 runs, up by 2 here. As you see another look at that home run. But yeah, I would have thought the roles would have been kind of reversed. I didn't really think Jesus Sanchez was going to do much this year. In real life, Jesus Sanchez has not been playing very well. But, it's very interesting to see how he's been very, very effective to start the year so far, as that ball is high and 4-4. Trevor Rogers with 97 pitches. I would think at some point here he would be getting taken out as Corey Dickerson. Of course, the 2-run home run, and it looks like there's a manager, and we will do a pitching change here. So, overall, a good episode for these pitchers, for our pitchers in this episode here, as you get the complete game shutout, obviously, by Pablo Lopez, but a couple of good starts. Luzardo, 6 innings, very effective, and that was a effective start for Trevor Rogers here, pitching 6 innings. Only giving up 2 runs. Could give up 3 runs if this runner from first base scores, as Dickerson gets another hit. So, 2 men on here, nobody out. Yadier Molina 0 for 2 in this game. And 2-0 count to him is a ground ball. Blair picks it up, throws it over to second for 1, and that is a nicely turned double play. Great job by Richard Blair there to have a very heads-up play to realize you don't want to go to second there to get the out and get the force and try and turn a 2 there. So a good job. And now it's Tommy Edman here, 0 for 3 on the game here in the top of the 7th. The first pitch to Edman is a line shot. That's going to be a base hit into the outfield, and Tommy Edman makes it a 1-run game again, as a huge 2-out single makes it 4-3 Miami. So Now Richard Blair trying to protect a 1-run lead. Fly ball into the outfield. Sanchez racing on in to make the catch. And that is going to be the end of the 7th inning. As middle of the 7th here, 7th inning stretch in this game. And the Cardinals are now down by only a run after that base hit. So we go into the bottom of this, and we continue in this game. Anthony Bender will pitch here on the top of the 8th. And Bender hasn't pitched very much, only has pitched 1 out so far this year. But, he's been all right. But he is this team's setup man. I want to have him in that role. As Noah Arenado 0 for 3 on the day so far. Dangerous hitter as always, and that's going to be a base hit up the middle. So Sanchez will take it and throws it back out in the infield. So a 3-4 lead. And now a man on, 2 men on here with 2 men out for Dylan Carlson. Bender trying to hold on to the lead. Chisholm is there, picks it up after he kind of fumbles with it a little bit, but that is the out and the last out of the inning. And a big hold there in the 8th by Anthony Bender as we go bottom 8 here. Jazz Chisholm is 0 for 2 in this game. And that is a swing and a miss at that changeup. And that was a pitch, when guys are struggling, those are pitches that, sometimes you just don't really hit. But those are pitches that you need Jazz Chisholm to be able to hit those type of pitches. I mean, basically right down the middle. And he has just not had, the timing has not been there for him. And just really a struggle to start the year for him as we go into the 8th. And we go into the top of the 9th. Dylan Flo, here coming on for his 3rd save opportunity of the year. Been a while since we've seen him pitch in this franchise as he, has only pitched 3.2 innings this year. But he's been, of course, very effective in this closer role. 1 down here in the inning already. Yadier Molina is up and he takes ball 4. So we go to the top of the order here with 1 down and a man on. That's the tying run on base. Tommy Edman 1 for 4 with that RBI base hit. And he will pop it up. A shallow fly ball into the outfield. Sanchez is going to get there. Makes the play, makes the catch. So down to their final out is St. Louis. Miami trying to get double-digit wins this year. Now it's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 4 on the day. The 1-1 pitch is a fly ball. Another one into the outfield. Sanchez is underneath it, and he takes care of it to end the ball game. And a 4-3 finish here. I kind of feel like we have a lot of these, 4-3 games in this franchise. But either way, a big win for Miami. And they have so far, I believe that was the last game of this series against the Cardinals. They do take 2 or 3 from St. Louis here. And they win this one 4-3. So a home run by Garcia, home run by Jorge Soler, and then a big home run also by Jesus Sanchez in this game, leading this Marlins team to the victory tonight. And a pretty good pitching performance for sure. The bullpen came in and shut the door. The bullpen this season has definitely been a strong suit. This bullpen has been very, very good this year for the Marlins, and they are now 10-8 on the year. So good luck here at this box score as we close this episode out. Home run by Dickerson in this game, his 2nd of the year. But, not anybody, only one guy. Only Dickerson got more than 1 hit in this game for St. Louis. But, RBI by Edman, a couple RBIs by Dickerson. Jordan Hicks, not very effective. 5 innings, giving up 6 hits and 3 runs. Verhagen, they were able to get a run off of that bullpen for Miami. And then for the Marlins here, you get Soler with his 6th home run, Garcia his 1st homer, Sanchez with his 3rd home run. But yeah, Sanchez batting .282 right now this year. He has been very, very good. Chisholm batting .183 so far, but Soler with 17 RBIs this year. Been one of the better hitters in the entire league, not only on the team, but Rogers, pretty effective. He gets the credit for the win, so taking a look at that line for the pitchers there. But guys, you've been listening to Lucas from Mars. Next episode will be more of a player-focused episode. But have a great day, everybody, Remember to subscribe, and God bless.